Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Recent Things. Can you believe it is day number 5 already of our 7 days, 7 Rees celebrating Halloween? We call that Hallo-week in these parts. Of course, I love Halloween. I know a lot of you love Halloween out there. Why don't I just get started and I'll show you day number 5 of our Hallo-week. I am using the 14-inch wire wreath frame, some scrap cardboard I had laying around my craft room, these caution zombies caution tape, some black duct tape, and this spooky creepy zombie window cling along with my regular crafting utensils to create this project. I'm starting out just outlining with a pencil the inner wire of the cardboard, and then I am just going to use my scissors to cut that out. And once I've cut it out, I decided I wanted to finish the back, so I'm going to use some duct tape. I'm just cutting little strips of duct tape and attaching it to the back side of my little cardboard disc. This is not necessary, it's just kind of a finishing touch that I wanted to do, and the duct tape actually worked really well for this. Once that's all done, I'm just going to place it down on my image, and then I'm going to use my little Sharpie and outline where I want to cut, and then I'm going to cut across the line using my scissors. Once that's all done, I'm going to use my hot glue gun to glue that image down. Now, there was various images out there. You can use whatever image you want and whatever caution tape you want as well. I just thought this image would go good with that caution zombie tape. And look how creepy that is. And what I'm going to do next is just cover that wire frame using my duct tape. So I'm just attaching it on here, and then I am just going to wrap till my heart's content and until I've wrapped duct tape all the way around my wire wreath frame. Once it's all done, I'm just going to take my scissors, cut off that excess, make sure it's nice and secure, and I'm ready to attach that zombie caution tape. Here is that tape, and I'm just going to unravel it from its packaging, and then again I'm just going to use a little bit of duct tape, place that at the very beginning of that caution tape, and on the back side I'm going to just attach it down by sticking it down with that duct tape, and the duct tape worked really well. Like I said before, I am using the zombie caution tape, but I mean, I know there's various caution tape out there. You can use whatever one you want, and of course, whatever image you want right in the middle as well. Once I'm done wrapping it all around, I'm just going to cut off that excess, and guess what? I'm going to use more duct tape to actually secure it to the back. The duct tape works amazing, by the way. I was so happy with how it worked with this project. Now, just to attach my image, I'm going to center it, make sure it's where I want it, and then guess what I'm going to use? Duct tape. I'm using duct tape to secure that image right in place. I'm going to actually attach it all the way around, making sure it's nice and secure and is not going to go anywhere. Once that's done, I'm going to create a little bow. Now, the caution tape is very flimsy, and I did a little try out before and it didn't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place duct tape right on the back side of that caution tape. So I'm flipping the caution tape good side facing down and attaching strips of duct tape all along the back just to make it a little more stable, a little more solid. And then to create our little rings for our bow, I'm using another piece of duct tape, folding it right in the center, adding that duct tape, creating a little ring. Then I'm going to come along and start creating that bow by overlapping and adding on the crisscross angles some of those little rings. Once I've added all of my pieces, I'm just going to grab it in the center, squish it together, then I'm just going to hold it in my hand right at the middle, grab a zip tie, and I'm going to attach that right in the center to start creating our little bow. And of course, I need some tails, so I am just randomly cutting lengths of that caution tape because there's a lot in a roll. I didn't realize how much was in a roll. And I cut about 5 of these, And once I do that, I'm going to start using my duct tape again and attaching them all together. That's going to create our tail. Once that's all attached, I'm going to grab a pipe cleaner, wrap it around the center, give it a good twist a couple of times, and then add that caution tape tail right in the middle and twist it around a couple of times, keeping the stems intact so we can attach it to our wreath. And you can see that duct tape on the back helps so much create volume and made it a little bit more rigid for us to make a bow. I'm just creating a little hole using an X-Acto knife, and then I'm going to feed one of the stems from the pipe cleaner through that, wrapping around the other stem, meeting it at the back, and then I'm going to give it a couple of good twists. How am I going to finish this off? Well, with some duct tape, of course. And I'm just going to cover that pipe cleaner at the back, and then you can see our creation is almost done. I'm going to fluff up my bow a little bit, and I'm also going to just cut off the ends of that caution tape a little bit. I thought the tails were a little bit too long, so I'm being kind of really not so perfect with that caution tape. I want it to look a little ragged with cutting those tails. And of course, here we are at the very end of our zombie wreath with that big, beautiful bow. And of course, you can see that duct tape in there supporting those bows. The duct tape all wrapped around as well with that zombie caution tape. There's that duct tape as well. And I love that image in the center. I know it's creepy, but I just love how this all came together, and I hope you love it as well. Our little zombie caution tape wreath for this Hallo-week episode. Don't forget to check the playlist right down below in the description box for the other episodes. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you joining me today in another episode of the Hallo-week series. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.